are actually meant to meet and greet people, one place where everyone can come together and discuss. And for us at Machine Maker, this is now becoming a great place. We are having with us change maker Niren Anand and social innovator Manish Kothari with us. And both are people who are associated with Machine Maker for years. So for us it is a great opportunity at IFEX and at the Rhino Machine stall. Both of the people are there. And one thing I must tell you, for the last 2 days, in this exhibition we are seeing a completely different level of energy, synergy here at this stall. Because when we talk about Foundry, we talk about there are a lot of solutions. But here we are talking about one of the biggest challenges global foundries are facing, that is how to take care of foundry dust. And this foundry dust is something what goes inside our lungs, creates health problems, and everyone, whenever I am at Rhino stall, anyone comes here and they are looking for Manish Kothari, and the kind of work he have done, it all rooted on the social cause and belief what he comes into, and that is something I find you also related to, working along with Mr. Kothari through UN mission, Emprotect and all those things. So thanks for coming here and thanks for joining with us. What is the importance of social entrepreneurship in our today's ecosystem?
First of all, thank you to be part of this discussion, and it's fantastic to see Manish bhai here, that what he is doing. And before coming, I was not aware that he has done so fantastic work. When I see the process, how the plastic is being crushed and finally add with foundry dust and then mixing with them and doing the molding. So you can see there is one solution of what you have discussed just now, that industry is getting and finally customers are getting and we are getting. So that's one of the most innovative ideas what we are seeing today. That's the one. Second, you can see social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship is not only towards making one product, and more sustainable. It starts with your thinking. So you can say man, machine and material. So he's the man behind this, what he has done. Then machine is helping. Basically machine, I'm talking not only that particular machine. It's a thought process and how to build, and create something which is value addition. Second. And then third is material. Material, he is trying to consume the complete waste which nobody wants and which is a complete burden, and not only burden, it's getting dangerous for mankind. So he's trying to get solution. But one thing also in his entrepreneurships, when you talk about social media, I've seen he's trying to make in a small way. So it can be even every block or even a small village, this process can be set up and people can use it. So it can, it's one of the innovative ideas where we can see a lot of dust can be removed from atmosphere, a lot of plastic can be removed. And then further, I think he will go on a next level of development and innovation. We can find even other materials which can be recycled and added there. So not only plastic and dust, maybe in future we can see more thermocol or something, whatever, I'm just exaggerating, but that can be done. So
Manish bhai, actually, let me tell you, I am here for last 2 days, but this is the first time we are talking.
Yes, that's true.
Because many times when I see people are coming and looking at him, and this is one time that why he is here, because to meet people, and a lot of people are coming and they have seen the videos. For example, today a person from Australia seeing just the video sent his father telling that go and find out what is happening. And that gentleman, I also spoke to him, and after that I'm saying 2 hours he was there trying to see that what is it these people are doing and how it can help not just Indian people but people in Australia. So it's a completely change, and whenever I am seeing people, they do not see you as a industrialist or you as a businessman, but they are always telling that don't look at the company size or anything like that. You give any challenge to Manish, Rhino, they come out with a solution. That is the passion what you have gone through. So how you think about this social cause what you have started with?
So thank you Ari, and thank you Niren for coming over and spending so much time to see how things can be done. So it's not size that matters. I think that's, so somebody just outside commented, your stall is very small. And I told him, size is small, but heart is big. So let's talk about where our minds are, and our minds are more important. Ultimately, we all are part of a society. So I'm not doing any obligation on the society. I'm only obliging myself so that I have a better place to live. So I think at the end of the day, we are all looking at how comfortable I am. Now there will be some people who are not stimulated to see plastic on the road. But when I see plastic on the road, I feel very bad. Okay. Now this comes from multiple aspects, probably our upbringing with our parents and how they've taught us value for every small thing. So I just step back and say, look at things that what problem we are saying, what we are talking today of plastic is a problem. 20 years ago, it was one of the best solutions. So what happened? Did plastic change? No. Foundry has been the mother industry for any industry. It has been using sand, it has been giving value to the economy, building the industry. Did Foundry do something wrong? I think no. What we have forgotten in our journey is there is a resource which we used, but we forgot that the life is still there. And we just put it into the landfill and say this is the end of life, and we started complaining that the problem is with the material. Whereas as Niren rightly said, the problem is in the mind, not in the material. So if you start looking at your mindset and start looking at every problem as an opportunity. So when people tell me that plastic mein to bahut problem hai, it's a very big problem, I say it has 500 years life, right? So why do you consider it as a liability? Consider that 500 years is the asset. And now start thinking how this can be put back to use as an asset rather than convert to a liability. It's only one small shift in your thinking, and this is what has happened. Just one small shift. Because resource efficiency, if you look at, I don't know how many people are aware that we consume our resources which are supposed to be used in 1 year by the end of August. Our resource efficiency, we are using 1.7 times of what we should be using as a human being. And we are not aware of it. And then we complain of climate action. So you are already consuming 70% more than what you are supposed to do. So you are digging your own grave. Right? Now, when I look at resource efficiency, if I am throwing something which has a life, and then I am complaining, this is a problem. So that is my social, how do I understand society, is where this social engineering comes in.
Every time I talk to Manish Bhai, I try to learn something, and it is happening from 2013 or much before, and you ignite even those thoughts in my mind.
So if you are doing something, these are the people behind us.
Please, Ramya.
Is it possible for anybody, whether she is doing or I am doing, or he is doing or she is doing, to do without the support of your spouse or your partner? This is the only question I ask. And that is where the work starts. So if you look at us working together, it's 1 + 1 = 11. The moment one of us is not aligned, we are near to zero.
I completely agree with you. That's what I'm telling you. You always ignite thoughts, and we always hear that behind a successful man there is a woman. Vice versa. Behind a successful,
You're beside.
you are beside.
So there's nothing like
Behind or
forward.
forward.
Change the line.
So for every successful person, there is a person or
Beside.
much beside.
Not behind.
That is the learning what you are going to give me today, this time, the thought. Every time
For every successful women, there is a supporting husband beside. Yeah, who supports the idea, who supports all the ups and downs, everything, all our moods actually, and yeah.
Ma'am, what I am trying to tell you with my experience also, it is men and women actually do not matter. It is the humans and the emotional support what it is required in any way. And that is something what we are definitely learning from all these things. Again, one thing what I am learning here is not, it is not front or behind, it is beside. Thank you very much, and I wish you
So
all
we
the
have
very
to
best.
Hold our hands like this.
Yes.
See. ऐसा photo होना चाहिए.
I am also joining hands.
So we are beside. Not
Yeah.
behind.
Thank you.